Hi, and welcome to this guided inner peace meditation practice. At the moment I'm filming, I'm 35 weeks pregnant, but the technique can be used by everyone, beginner or advanced, daily, or whenever you feel the need for some inner peace and calmness. And the good news is that inner peace is already present in each and every one of us. You just need to know how to connect with it. So let's make a start by taking a comfortable seat. I'm sitting cross-legged with my buttocks on a pillow, which is recommended if your hips are tight or your spine tends to round up. But you can also sit on your knees, on a chair, whatever works. Just make sure your spine is nice and neutral and your shoulders stay relaxed. And now we're going to start with a little breathing exercise, which will help us to get settled in. And for this, I'm inviting you to place one hand on your heart to connect with your loving heart center and one hand on your belly so we can connect with a nice deep abdominal breath. And then just close your eyes as we start to take a moment to check in with our bodies and just noticing how your body is feeling at this moment. From there, start to connect with your breath and if possible, breathing in and out through the nose. For now, not forcing, just observing how you are breathing at this moment. The moment we become aware of our breath, it will naturally become deeper. And then from there, slowly start to consciously deepen your breath, trying to fully fill your lungs so your diaphragm, your breathing muscle, will push your abdominal organs down and out with the inhale, letting your belly rise. And back with each exhale, letting your belly relax. And like this, we're coming to our abdominal breath. As you take a deep inhale, feeling the belly rise, and a long exhale, letting your belly relax. Now let's see if we can expand the breath a little bit more. Taking a nice inhale, letting your belly rise, and then letting the breath fill the middle part of your lungs as you feel your ribcage expanding sideways, and then all the way up till the top part of the lungs as you feel your collarbones slightly lifting. And then with the exhale, you feel your chest, your ribcage, and your belly drop back. Now continue to breathe in these three parts with each inhalation, breathing down towards belly, ribcage, chest, and with each exhalation, relaxing your chest, your ribcage, and your belly. This is our so-called three-stage or yogic breath where we fully engage the capacity of our lungs. And here we're not only creating more space for fresh oxygen, but also to release any toxins or worries we might have. But at the same time, we refresh, but also calm down our mind and release any stress or anxiety we might holding on to. So try to focus your mind on this movement of breath, inhaling from your heart to your belly and exhaling from belly to heart. And then continue to breathe like this for a few more rounds. Now, should your mind stay super distracted, you can also try to count your breath, but without forcing, maybe inhaling 4, exhaling 4, or a longer count. Whatever works to keep your mind present. Continue to take a deep inhale from heart to belly, receiving calmness and positive energy. And then a long exhale from belly to heart, exhaling anything you no longer need. Now let's take one last full yogic breath. One deepest inhale. One longest exhale. And come back to your natural breath without forcing or counting. Just let the breath come and go naturally. And just notice how you're feeling now. From there, you can relax your hands on your thighs, keeping your palms open or taking chin mudra as I'm doing, or just taking any hand gesture you like. Just Make sure you can stay seated with your spine straight, your shoulders relaxed. Keep closing your eyes as we continue with our meditation. And to make a start, I'm going to continue to invite you to use your natural breath, especially if you're new to meditation. It's always good to have an anchor point or focal point that you can get back to whenever you get distracted. So for this, I propose the breath, but if you're used to using any other technique, feel free to do so. Try to choose one point to observe the breath. I like to use the area around my nostrils, where I can just sense the air entering the nostrils with each inhalation and flowing out with each exhalation. But again, you can choose any other movement, maybe the movement of your belly or any other point. Just try to be present with that, enjoying each inhalation and each exhalation. And then thoughts and feelings will still come and go, which is fine. And meditation is not about not having any thoughts or feelings. It's more about being able not to react, to be aware that things are happening and just let them be. So don't try to chase or judge anything. Let thoughts and feeling come and go, and try to keep your mind on the sensation of breath. And then as soon as you feel your mind is settling in, maybe you can start expanding your field of awareness by simply allowing and observing things to arise. This can be thoughts, feelings, other sensations, pleasant, unpleasant, or neutral. Just try not to give in or react to it. Just observe them like they were little clouds passing by. And then at some point you might catch yourself chasing a thought or a feeling. Your mind is connecting with memories, judgments, and starts traveling to the past or the future, which again is totally normal, so don't get frustrated. Just the moment you take notice, gently bring your awareness back to the point of focus, back to your breath, so you can anchor your mind back in the present moment and settle back in. And then once your mind is settled again, you can try to expand again. And like this, you might go back and forth for a while. Maybe your mind is unable to focus and keeps on wandering. Again, it's fine. Just give it time, as mastering the mind takes time, especially when you're just starting out. And then if at any point it gets too intense, or you feel maybe drowsing, you feel slipping into sleep, maybe just take a few rounds of deeper breaths, just to capture the mind, and then let it settle again. And then if it really gets too much, you can maybe take a small break and try again. If not today, tomorrow. And maybe today you'll be just observing the breath, which is fine. You're making a start to slow down your mind. And already this can bring you more peace and calmness. Now, should you already manage to be more present, maybe you can try to go a little bit deeper and switch your focus onto your heart center, where you try to feel and observe whatever comes up. Just remember, no judgment, just noticing. Maybe you already feel a sensation of peace, some calmness, contentment, or pure presence. And maybe not, and just notice, is there anything in your way? Maybe some strong rooted feeling of stress or anxiety will come up. Just try to observe it and give it space to just be. Try to realize we are not our feelings, nor our thoughts. They're just passing energies, passing moments, so no point to hold on to them. It will only make them more intense. Or if you just leave them and set them free, they will again eventually go away. And then maybe there seems to be nothing there, which again is totally fine. Just accept it. As each time we meditate, the experience will be totally different. Some days we can dive straight into the space of calmness, and some days we stay totally stuck in our minds. Some days not much is happening. Just don't try to expect anything. Just try to work with whatever presents itself at this moment. And if you get lost, just take a step back and come back to your anchor point, back to your breath. And then also when you encounter very pleasurable thoughts and sensations, also realize that even those are just temporary and ever changing. So again, no clinging, no holding on. Just let them be and set them free. And once you really start to experience the impermanence of all thoughts and feelings, then you will be able to stay connected with your inner peace, no matter what the circumstances, no matter what kind of thought or emotion comes up. Now, wherever you are, just keep on going. Whether you manage to connect with your inner peace or not, just know it's always there, so you will eventually find it. Just be patient. And to acknowledge this, you can gently repeat to yourself mentally, I am peace. I am peace. I am peace. Now feel free to enjoy and to continue your meditation as long as you like. I am going to leave you here. Thanks for listening. May you find your inner peace. Namaste.